So while your pizza crust is baking, and I'm just getting ready to put mine in the oven, you can do a couple things to get ready for your topping. Always remember to set your timer too in case you haven't done that yet. So a couple things you can do is go ahead and prepare the frosting or the topping, or you can also prepare your fruits. Remember, all your fruits need to be washed, so you can get them washed and kind of towel dried off so that they're ready. But we're not going to actually put the topping on the warm crust. We have to wait for it to cool, so don't feel like you have to rush through this. So for the topping, I do have my KitchenAid mixer. If you have a hand mixer, that'll work great. If you're mixing by hand, it's going to be a little more challenging just because the cream cheese is a little hard to work with. But you can definitely make it work with a spatula or wooden spoon. Just going to take a lot of muscle strength to get that down. So if you are using the KitchenAid mixer, I'm going to start with my the white beater here. I might switch over to the whisk here. We'll see the consistency. So for the topping, once again, you're going to use an 8-ounce cream cheese. Doesn't matter what brand. Or maybe you bought yours in a tub. That's absolutely fine too, as long as it's 8 ounces. Just go ahead and put that in. And then we're also going to measure out 1 cup of Cool Whip. So to measure that out, you can use a spoon or a spatula. Either one is fine. I had everything opened, I lied. So I'm just going to spoon the whipped cream into the measuring cup. Got that measured, and then you're just going to put that into the KitchenAid as well, scraping out all the sides to make sure you get all the Cool Whip out. And then the last thing you're going to add in is 1 cup of powdered sugar. Sometimes it's called confectioner's sugar, so make sure you check the label if you're not sure. So 1 cup of confectioner's sugar or powdered sugar. And then on my KitchenAid, I'm going to set this at, I'm going to start at stir and then gradually work it up to about a 4 or a 6 on mine. And I am going to mute this so you don't have to listen to that noise. I don't usually have my mixer turned this way, so you probably saw all that powdered sugar fly out there. I am going to go ahead and switch to the whisk now that it's a nice, smooth, creamy texture. And whisking it is just going to help get out any of those lumps from the cream cheese and just make it a little bit smoother texture for our topping. So again, it's always good to scrape the sides of your bowl if you're hand mixing it, just to make sure you're incorporating all those ingredients in there. And that's really it for the topping. So part 3, we're going to be looking at frosting your crust and then also preparing your fruits. So keep an eye on your pizza crust. We want it a nice golden brown. Think of what a sugar cookie would look like if you were taking one out of the oven. And then you're going to let your sugar cookie crust cool. And then once it's cool, we'll add the topping to it.